Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be discussing re-imaging the components of your PLR. Now, of course, you will be rebranding and re-imaging all of the content that you get in your PLR package so that it enhances whatever your unique selling proposition is for your product and or your business. Now, when you are given PSD or Photoshop files of the graphics, you'll be using them along with a graphics editor like Photoshop or GIMP in order to rename the product and or remake the images consistent with your offers, whether they be affiliate or otherwise. Now, when it comes to videos and audios, you can add in intros and outros to make them more consistent with your business or more consistent with the product that you are concerned with. Now, when it comes to documents, you should be branding with your logos, but also with images and colors consistent with the desires of your customers. So in other words, if your customer base tends to like lighter colors or pastels, you want to go in that direction in terms of your re-imaging your graphics and or your documents. Now in the PLR, if you're given sales pages or opt-in pages or upsell pages as part of your PLR package, make sure that the language is consistent with your offer. You want to make sure that it's saying and selling to the people that you want to actually buy. Typically, a PLR package has numerous opportunities for you to promote your own products and affiliate products inside of their text or document or wherever it is that you can customize the product. As a result, you should always be looking for opportunities to place hyperlinks to your products as well as your affiliate promotions. At the same time, don't turn your written content into a situation where it looks like there are way too many links on the page. Now, the way to think about redoing PLR in this way is to make sure that there's at least one helpful place for all of your links. Also, related to this, don't assume that the PLR has the links in place that you want for your customer. Go over the content and remove any unwanted hyperlinks. Now, one tangible way for you to re-image the components of your PLR is to suggest your own resources. In some cases, you'll get a resources guide as part of the PLR. In other cases, you won't. Regardless, you should always make sure to provide resources consistent with the things that you talk about in your business. Now, re-imaging the components can also mean redoing the PowerPoint presentation entirely or editing any videos or video clips with graphical imagery on it. Now, the most important decision is your marketing angle, which should determine what your graphics look like as well as everything else you're going to do with your PLR. Now, when you go over your PLR for the last time, when you're getting it ready for sale or getting it ready for delivery or getting it ready to put before your customer, first, make sure the product looks like it's unique to your brand. Also, make sure the product is unrecognizable as PLR. Third, make sure there's enough value in the product that you would want to buy it. That's even if you're doing it as content. Now, if you can't answer yes to all the above, keep re-imaging your PLR until you can. You want to deliver something that gives your customer a consistent customer experience from everything else they're getting from you. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be discussing using your PLR to create email and autoresponder content. Now, one of the best ways to use your PLR content is to provide content for your subscribers in your autoresponder. Internet marketers typically send emails out to their subscribers on a daily basis. But it can be difficult to sit down and write something that teaches something substantive every single day. You can easily use written PLR to create a series and spread it out over days while giving your buyer a call to action at the end. Of course, you can also use video content to deliver lessons to your subscribers by loading the content into YouTube and providing a link afterward. You can do the same with audio content, providing a link for a number of days to some helpful content. Now, if you'd rather personalize all of your content that you're putting inside your email, you're still not having to research the idea if you remake the audio, video, or the writing. Now, this is something that you can repeat throughout the year when you'd rather not create the content that goes in your email or you decide to take time off. Now, the idea with autoresponder content is to keep your subscribers engaged until they're moved to become buyers. Of course, you'll always need to find that balance between evergreen content and the things that people new to your list won't grow bored with. And bringing new content to your autoresponder is vital to keeping people engaged and to keep them opening your emails so that when they do get your offers, not only will they see them, they'll be receptive to receiving them and open to clicking on them so that they can buy. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. In conclusion, now there are some other purposes that your PLR can serve that will help to give you leverage in your business. Of course, you can always repurpose some of your content for social media. This will always give you an edge in terms of being able to provide the people who watch you on social media valuable content. You can also repurpose to different forms of PLR. So in other words, you can turn text into audio, you can turn audio to video, all those things to repurpose things into forms that will give your audience, wherever they are, more content from you in the form they expect. You can always repurpose for blog content. If you are a regular blogger and your audience expects good content, cutting edge content, PLR is a great way to deliver it if you're willing to customize it and give it to your audience in the way that they expect. Everything can be everything can be repurposed for video content, whether or not it's something you get from a PDF, an audio, even another video can be repurposed for video content that you can make unique for your audience. You can repurpose for podcast content. Now, typically this is going to involve you learning the content or reading the content or having talking points. But the fact that no one's going to see you on camera and you are going to be delivering content to people who have come to listen to you, so you can get knowledge on a topic and bring it to your audience using PLR. Now, you can repurpose some content for published content. Now, you do need to be careful about that. There are filters that will keep out PLR. You have to rewrite PLR, and you can only use it for ideas. You can only use it for inspiration. If you use it word for word and you change word, it's very likely that you could be caught by spam filters and you could be caught by PLR filters with companies like Amazon. So if you choose to use PLR for published content, use it for the ideas and not directly for the line-by-line content. So now in this course, we've discussed 11 different ways to leverage PLR in your online business. Regardless of what kind of business you already run, PLR can help you save time and effort. As you hit any content-based barrier, stop and think whether or not you could use high-quality PLR to bridge the gap. For example, are you going to need to add more value to your product? Well, then you can use PLR to solve that problem. Are you going to write a book? We just talked about that. You can actually use PLR, again, if you're willing to use it for the ideas. Do you need to create more content for your subscribers? You can definitely repurpose PLR of all forms, of all types, in order to deliver content to your subscribers. Would you like to build your authority as a leader in your niche? Well, getting the depth of knowledge in your niche can be as close as the next 3 or 4 PLR products on a particular topic. Do you need to make presentations more informative when you give them? Well, always beef them up with additional PLR. If any of these things sound like something you need to do, you've now seen 11 ways that you can use your PLR to accomplish them. And the good thing about the methods you've been shown is that they can easily be adapted to solve other content and information marketing related roadblocks. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I'll see you either in another video or in another course. Hello and welcome. Now in this over-the-shoulder video, we're going to be talking about resale rights and PLR certificates. You're looking at an actual license on your screen right now. And what we want to do is to go through a couple of these so that you can start to understand what some of the right certificates are going to be. Now I'm going to go backwards one step before I would have opened up this certificate so you can start looking for the right certificates when you buy a PLR product. So typically you're going to see a designation. As you can see here, this one says MRR at the end. So you can expect that this is going to be a master resale rights product. I'm going to open up this product and I'm going to actually go ahead and open it up. And what you're going to see is that you're going to see a license here at the end. Sometimes it'll be inside of a folder. Sometimes the folder will be all by itself and it'll say licenses. You will want to take a look at the license so that you can find out what it is you're going to do. Now I'm going to open up the license that we were just looking at. You're going to notice right away that your license is a master resale rights license from this vendor. And again, every vendor is going to do master resale rights differently. And so you have to look at the inside. Now, there is one aspect to this that you will want to take a look at a resale rights agreement before you buy the product to make sure that it's going to be what you need it for. So let's take a look at this agreement. You'll notice that with master resale rights with this product that you get to have master resale rights, or to resell with personal use rights. So you don't have to sell with master resale rights or resale rights. You can sell with personal use rights if you want to in some cases. Whenever you're going to do it for resale, you've got to do it for $7 minimum. That's the agreement. You can also add the product to your paid membership site. So again, that's what this vendor is offering. They're allowing you to give it away as a bonus. They're allowing you to edit the sales pages. You are not allowed to edit the contents of the ebooks and the videos. So you'll want to take note of that, because if you were going to either alter it, you were going to add some bumpers to the videos, or you were going to add or slant the content, that's not something that you can do with this master resale rights product. You do not have private label rights. So that means that you can't really take it as your own and put your name on it. You're not given that right any place in this agreement. You are also not given the right to give away the ebook. So you can't use this as a bribe. So if you're going to use this product, it's going to need to be sold for at least $7, or if you're going to have the video package for $17. So again, that's the agreement that you are going to be operating with when you buy this product that says master resale rights. But again, every agreement is going to be different. We're going to take a look at a different one right now. So we're going to go inside of this one. It's called Cooking Healthy. It's a PLR package. And you'll notice here that it has a license. We're going to open up that license right now. Now, this is a one-page agreement. So one of the things you'll notice is that this vendor has said right away that you can't transfer this license. So even if you sell this product or use it as a bonus, you can't transfer the license. You're going to have to define your own. And you'll notice here that the vendor is giving you some of the rights. We're going to take a look at those right now. I'm going to size this up here. And so you can actually use this content where its express purpose is for you to republish as a newsletter. So they're giving you some things that you can do, right? And all of these things are really designed around you creating content. You'll notice here, though, that you can't claim copyright, right, to the original content, nor can you sell this as a PLR product. That's important to know. Nor can you offer it through an auction site or anything like that. So basically, you are not allowed to sell this content as is. You're going to have to change it and turn it into content. And this is a PLR product as defined by the person who's selling it. And so anytime that you buy something, you have to realize that the person who's actually doing the selling, they're going to determine what private label rights means. It's going to mean something different for every particular vendor. Now, let's take a look at another certificate. Okay, now I'm inside of some software this time, and you'll notice here the license is going to look a little different. It's actually in a text file. It's not in a PDF, but it's right here in the inside folder. We're going to open up that license, and we're going to take a look at it. You're going to notice that this is software, and the only thing that you cannot do is to sell the software with private label rights. So you don't get to put your name on it. You don't get to call it your own. You don't get to rebrand it. You are going to then be selling this software as is, but it's going to be the software as you bought it. Now, You can brand this software with what they call a brander. That's something that they give you, but you can't sell the brander. So basically what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to sell it with resale rights or master resale rights. The only thing that you can't do is to actually pass on the brander. So make sure that you understand that when you are actually using this package in order to beef up maybe your affiliate products or even to size up your particular products by adding this one. Again, you're going to be able to give resale rights, you just can't use the brander. We're going to take a look at one more PLR product here. We're going to open this one up. You're going to notice here that here's a package and you're going to have a license here. And it's actually going to be in a text file. Let's go ahead and open up that text file. And notice you can't sell this product, nor can you give away. What you can do is put your name on the sales letter. You can modify the email series. You can give away the email course to your opt-in subscribers. So what you'll need to do is to just make sure of what your rates are before you actually take a look at it. Now, if you can, obviously you want to take a look at what the rates are before you actually buy it, but short of that, definitely as soon as you get your product, you want to open it up and then determine whether or not you can use it in your package the way you would like to. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.